Good morning everyone. This is Vrushali. In previous sessions we discussed about each and every topic of human computer interaction subject. We also discussed about previous assignment 1 and 2 of HCI. I have mentioned complete human computer interaction playlist link in below description box. Now in this session we will discuss about the next topic or next assignment, which is based on feedback and constraints. In this assignment, we will identify interfaces or products offering for feedback and constraints. So let's see. The problem statement mentioned in your syllabus is feedback and constraints. Here, products or interfaces should offer a particular useful feedback. You need to understand the state and have a constraints to avoid a mistake while using a particular product. So in this assignment, students are expected to identify and analyze minimum of 5 interfaces or products offering feedback and constraints. You need to prepare a report clearly showcasing feedback and constraint and support it with minimum of 5 photographs taken in their surrounding or home or in neighborhood and discuss the outcome during the lab session. So this is a problem statement mentioned in your syllabus. So let's see the first. First, we will understand what exactly feedback and what exactly constraints. So first, what exactly feedback? So basically feedback means the communication between the system and the user. Whatever the appliances we use refrigerator, washing machine, then TV, mobiles, laptop. So each and every communication between the system and user means system give a particular notification, particular message, and user need to follow those message. This concept is called as feedback. So basically, every product interface having a particular response or reaction message is there, right? So many times this feedback message provide a proper guidelines to the user, means how to use a particular application and what should be the next step in order to complete a particular task in correct manner, right? So this is called as feedback. So basically feedback is a guide and inform your decision making and influence innovation. So basically, it helps to maintain the transparency between the product and the user. Just take one example here. Suppose any login system. You need to log in a particular system by using email or password, right? And when you enter an email and your password box is incomplete or empty, so at that time they give a feedback like please enter your password. Otherwise, you don't move to next slide, right? So this is called as feedback. So basically, feedback means message that provided by the system to the user. Correct? Next. Now the next point is what exactly constraints. So basically constraints means limits or restrictions. Every application or every product having a particular kind of rules or limitations, right? See, when you purchase a particular application, like suppose you purchase refrigerator or suppose you purchase TV, so at that time there will be a particular lab manual, right? Like when you purchase a washing machine, so there is a manual is given, and in that particular manual, each and everything have mentioned how to use, do and don'ts regarding washing machine, right? So this manual is called as constraints, means they provide a particular limitations, particular rules, particular restrictions on the particular using of that particular application, right? So if there are good constraints, so you need to follow those constraints because they stop the user from making a mistakes. You need to follow that rules. If you can entering a wrong data, pressing wrong button or selecting incorrect option, these types of mistakes can be avoided by using the constraints. That's why every user you need to follow those constraints before using any applications. Next. Now see here. These are the some examples related to the feedback and constraints. So you need to mention these examples in your assignment and make a proper report of these particular examples, right? Now the first example is, see here. So when you want to delete a particular file or particular folder, your system give you the message, do you really want to delete this record, right? So this is called as feedback or this is called as confirmation message, right? After that you need to press yes or no. So this is called as feedback. Next one is, see here, fan regulator. In your fan regulator, a particular feedback is given by using this by using this regulator button. Okay, see here, this regulator button used for increasing and decreasing the speed, right? This arrow indicate the increasing speed. So this is called as feedback. And constraint is you can increase the speed up to the fifth level, right? Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not more than that 5. This is called as constraint. This is called as limitations, right? So this is the feedback and constraints of fan regulator. Now the next one is laptop. When you connect your laptop for charging, at that time green color beep is on, right? Means system gives a feedback that your charging is on, right? So this is called as communication between system and the user. And the constraint is you cannot charge more than 100%, right? There is a particular battery symbol at the bottom of the corner. So this battery symbol indicate your battery percentage. So 100% is a maximum. There is a limitations, right? 100% means full. So this is called as feedback and constraint of laptop. Next. Now next, I think you all are familiar with the Google Maps, right? So when you open a Google Map first time, right? So at that time they give you a message like allow Google Maps to access your location while using the app. This kind of message will be given, right? So this is called as feedback. But there are total three options or three constraints. If you want to share the location, there are total three constraints having there. Allow location sharing while using the app, allow once or don't allow, right? So these three are called as constraints and this message is called as feedback. And you need to follow a particular rules as per your requirement, right? Now next. The next example is see here. When you connect your mobile to the laptop, at that time a particular notification sound is generated in your mobile, right? There will be a particular message is displayed like this. See here. There are total three constraints. You need to transfer file transfer, transfer photos, or no data transfer. So these three constraints are there. You need to apply or you need to choose any one constraint from this. There is no any fourth option is there, right? Suppose there is a no data transfer means just your mobile have charge as per your laptop, right? File transfer means only file transfer and transfer photo means to transfer the photos from mobile to laptop or laptop to mobile, right? So these three constraints have there and this is called as feedback message. Complete message is called as feedback message, right? Next. The next example is related to the refrigerator. I think you all are familiar with this example. In your refrigerator, there is a particular button like this, right? So this button having a particular setting. There is 1 to 7. This kind of numbers having there. And if there is a winter season, so you need to set your refrigerator from 1 to 3. If there is a monsoon season, at that time set the refrigerator 3 to 5. And if there is a summer season, you need to set a refrigerator 5 to 7. Right? So this kind of constraints are there. These are the total three constraints. And this information, this refrigerator give a proper feedback to the user for monitoring heat producing appliances. Right? So this is called as feedback and this system is called as constraints. And now the last example is traffic signals. I think you all are familiar with this. There are total three constraints having there. Red light, they indicate this tells the driver to stop the vehicle. Green light indicate driver can start driving or keep driving, right? And yellow light indicate they tells the driver to stop when it is safe to because after yellow again red light will be generate. So these three contents having work as is in traffic signal and every person each and everyone have to follow this rule. So this is called as constraints of traffic signals. So hope so you need to understand all these feedback and constraint examples. Just mention any more examples in comment section and make a proper report on that. Keep practicing. Thank you.